What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another Evans collection video. Today we'll be taking a look at DC Multiverse Page Punchers, Cheetah, Joker, and Extant here. Got these guys in from Entertainment Earth earlier this week. Super excited to have Cheetah and especially this Joker right here. By far, I think that is the best Joker that McFarlane's probably made so far. My personal opinion. Even though you can't remove the hat, I think it's still an awesome figure. The sculpt is great. I love the suit. I love that cloth goods coat. That's awesome. And the head sculpt is just absolutely amazing. Cheetah, very lackluster, but I'm glad to have her in the collection because I've really been wanting a Cheetah to go on my little makeshift, Legion of Doom show. So super excited to have her in the collection finally. And Extant, don't know a hell of a whole lot about Extant. He is a cool looking figure, I will say that much. I like the cloth goods cape. The head sculpt is amazing. I just like that body buck too. And it probably is a little bit of reuse. It looks kind of like some of the Green Lantern bodies maybe. I just absolutely love that figure as well. The head sculpt looks amazing as well. So, but let's go ahead and check out Cheetah first. I'm gonna move these guys out of the way over here for a minute. And so let's take a look at Cheetah. And so, like I said, Cheetah is very, very much lackluster in my opinion. This is using that Catwoman, that Nightfall buck. It's broken up too much. He could have at least got rid of the boot line there from Catwoman's boots. Would have looked a lot better. The diaper piece is and I don't really like the way it's cut right here, the torso cut. Don't really like that either. Other than that, I do think that this is a good looking Cheetah, but it's very lackluster in my opinion. She did come with some extra hands. She does have some extra face plates as well, and she got has her tail right there, which I wish her tail was had like a bendy wire or something in it. That would have looked great. Where you could pose and whatnot, but it just stays in that one position and that's it. The paint apps look pretty good on her though. I do like the paint apps, and like I said, this is like, to me, it's like a missed opportunity in a way. Even like if you had the collector's edition Wonder Woman, she's gonna be like up here, or should I say? Can't really see my hand, but yeah, she's gonna be way taller than Cheetah here, which really sucks. But let's take a look at Cheetah up close. So I'm gonna look at her head sculpt, and head sculpt looks pretty good though. I do like the head sculpt. I think it looks really good. Like I said, I just hate that they use this Catwoman buck. I really think that this is a missed opportunity. These hands look pretty good though. I will say that hands look really good. But I'm talking a little shit about this figure, but at the same token, I am glad to have this Cheetah in the collection. That is for sure. Let's take a look at her box here. And so she is a red platinum, which don't know why that is. You're gonna get your trading card in there. You get a couple extra hands, and you get the face plates there, which they look pretty good. I really like the angry one. The other one, the little neutral one, is the lips are a little wonky looking a little bit. But other than that, I think this is a pretty good, decent, and I say decent, Cheetah figure. You're gonna get the Crisis on Infinite Earths comic book in there as well. And yeah, so that was Cheetah there. Let's take a look at Joker now. I gotta go get Extant's box real quick, whatever I did with that. Let me go grab that really quickly, guys. I apologize. Let me go grab that real quick. But Joker here looks fantastic. I like this cloth goods coat. It's it's a cheap material, but it looks great, and I like the way it fits on him too. I think it fits very nicely on him. Uh, you're not getting a whole hell of a lot with Joker here. The only thing you're gonna get is his hand cannon there. But like I said, I love the hat, the trench coat. It's just like chef's kiss to me. I mean, this Joker is just awesome. Uh, like I said, that trench coat is it's cheap material, but like I said, I like the way it fits around him. I think it fits very nicely on him. Sometimes McFarlane does like coats and stuff like they don't fit that great. The only other coat that I've seen that McFarlane has done was on Danny DeVito's Penguin, and that coat looked amazing on him. So this is another good jacket or coat that McFarlane has made for a figure, in my opinion. I think the trench coat Bane, when he brought that out, I think that coat was just a little too big and bulky on him. But this right here is very tight fitting and looks good on this figure. The head sculpt is amazing, like I said before. Like I said, you cannot remove that hat, but I love the hat. I think that's awesome. Like I said, the paint apps look great on this guy, and I like the suit, the classic Joker suit, and he's got his hand cannon there, which is painted pretty nicely. I did kind of wish maybe he would have came with, maybe some extra hands or something. I don't know, but like I said, I love this coat. I think this coat looks amazing. All right, let's take a look at Joker's box. And like I said, guys, you're not going to get anything in Joker's box. The only thing you're going to get is that trading card right there. And you're going to get your DC Multiverse base and, of course, the Crisis on Infinite Earths comic book like we just looked at just a second ago with Cheetah. So, but that is my look at Joker. And let's bring Extant in here. And like I said, guys, I don't know jack shit about Extant. He is a cool looking character, I will say. I'm not a big comic book reader. I will honestly say that. Don't get me wrong, I love my comic book characters, but I have never been a reading person ever in my life. So I don't read a lot of comic books. So therefore, I don't know jack shit about this guy. So, but like I said, I love the cape. The cape looks good. The head sculpt is amazing. I like the little cross vest or whatever you want to call it. I like that. That looks good. The paint apps look great on them. I like the way this is painted here. A very good figure in my opinion. Like I said, now if he'd have put that much time into Cheetah, like he did this figure, that would have been great. And like I said, I do think this is using maybe a Hal Jordan body. This may be a new sculpt. I think this is reused. So, but honestly, this kind of looks like a new figure to me. What was the blue guy's name? Looks just like this guy. I cannot remember to save my life what that guy's name was, but I think you could only get him off McFarlane Toys store. God, I cannot remember that guy's name. Anyway, they look very, very similar. But anyway, let's take a look at his head sculpt. And like I said, I like the head sculpt. I think it looks good. The teeth look great. Like this mask. And like I said, I do like this cloth goods cape. Got a wire in it. I don't know why McFarlane, he does some figures with wired capes, and then he gives other figures like a limp dick cape, what I would call it. So, but let's take a look at Extant's box. See what you're gonna get in his box. You're gonna get some extra hands in there, but that's it. They're like some kind of like grabby hands, I guess. And then you're going to get your trading card in there. And then he comes with a different comic book, which is the 0 Hour Crisis in Time. Good looking comic, though. But So yeah, so let's bring these guys in for some final thoughts. Get Joker back in here. We're gonna get Cheetah back in here. So like I said, guys, I think this is a great wave. Like I said, I got this off Entertainment Earth. I'm not sure if it's still available or not. You guys can go in there and check. The only reason I didn't really need Extant, because like I said, I don't know nothing about him, but I got him because I got this whole wave in a bundle, and really wanted these two, and I think I ended up paying like $80 for it for all three figures. So, and I know these Page Punchers figures, some of them are hard to find in the stores, especially this one right here. But that was the reason why I ended up with Extant, and but nonetheless, I'm still glad to have Extant and have Cheetah and Joker here in the collection. But let me know what you guys think down below. Is Cheetah, Extant, and Joker a pickup or a pass? And always, guys, check out my Instagram at JEActionFigures. Like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.